Welcome to the weekly read. It's almost Halloween. So, it's Tuesday, the day of Mars, and I'm a Martian because I'm in Aries, and Aries is ruled by Mars. Not to be complicated though. Anyway, welcome to the read. We are doing it official today because we're going to do 3 decks. We're going to do the Crow Tarot. We're going to do the Energy Oracle. And we are going to ask Archangel Michael for some insights and advice for us for this week. So October 31st is on Sunday. So we have Halloween falling on a Sunday. Put my cool glasses on. I felt extra fancy today, so I thought I would get all dolled up. Hey dolls, it's your girl. I haven't worn these out yet, but these are so cool. They're just so like retro 80s, you know? Like, hey, dudes and dudettes. Totally excellent, dude. Totally tubular. All right, anyway. And I got my little Halloween drinkaroo. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Crow Tarot. I'm gonna do 7 cards for each day. We're gonna do a card a day and the energy for those days. So let's do some. I have my incense going here. I have eucalyptus. I have sage. I have the witch's broom, which is a pretty cool incense blend that I like, so we can tap into the magic. And let's do a prayer over the whole reading. So I call upon my angels, my guides, spirit, of course. Archangel Michael, please protect and watch over our reading. I ask for insight and guidance. Please open a portal above my third eye to give us insights for the next 7 days. Thank you, Crow Tarot. We already have a card jumping out. Really? It's jumping out? That's the card for today. Jumping cards, really? Let's see what this is. Okay. The Knight of Wands. So that's the energy for today. All right. So today is Tuesday, the 26th of October. I almost said August. You know why? Because I was trying to post a reel on Instagram and I was trying to add it to my highlights. I don't know how to add stuff to my highlights. And it was only going as far back as August, but I don't know where it was pulling the information from because I thought it was from reels, but I posted a reel and it's not allowing me to put my reel in highlights. So I have to look that up and see how to do that. So, all right, so let's get the second card for tomorrow. The Lovers in Reverse. All right. Let's see. So that's Wednesday. For Thursday, what's the card for Thursday? Let's see what the card is for Thursday. I hope everyone is doing well. The energy is pretty tough right now. We're in a transition period. The best advice that I can give for everyone, even before we dig into the cards, is to be kind to yourself. Be your own best friend. At the end of the day, you are who you got, okay? Yes, we're grateful for those that come alongside us and that come with us on the journey at different points of our journey. But at the end of the day, you are who you got. So you have to be your own best friend. Because if you're not your own best friend, trust me, nobody else is going to view you as your best friend. Okay? You have to advocate and you have to love yourself first. Know that you are lovable. Know what you love about yourself. Know what you need to work on about yourself. But you need to be your own best friend before you can expect somebody else to do it for you. Okay? Me, I'm big on enjoying my own company, not getting into codependency, not allowing people to infiltrate my energy. I'm gonna forgive you, but I'm not gonna have you in my energy. I'm not gonna have no toxic mess in my energy. Baby, I'm toxic enough and I have to deal with me and I love me. But some of these other people, you don't even know them. It's like, I just met you and I'm going to be dealing with some toxicness from you. Honey, no. I got to deal with my own toxic mess and my kids. That's enough. Okay? And sometimes that's what love and light is. Love and light is the realness, baby. It's the realness. It's not the fakeness. It's the realness. It's real life. We out here living real life as humans. You know, we got all these emotions. We got all these issues and stuff we're trying to deal with. I'm not dealing with no more reversals. That's it. We're not dealing with reversals. Okay. I had two cards come out that were stuck together. So we have the Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups. Okay. So we got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Page of Cups. All right. Okay. And let's do Saturday and Sunday. Saturday we have more Cups energy. Four of Cups. Okay. All right. I see something going on here. I see something going on. I see something going on. All right. And then we have the Chariot. That's great. That's great. And then we have, let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And let's do Monday. Let's do Monday just in case. Lately, I've been posting on Tuesdays. I was doing Mondays. So Monday's Moon Day. Mondays really are all about emotions. Monday is supposed to be ruled by the moon and the energy of the moon. And the energy of the moon is not about work. The energy of the moon is about tapping into your higher self, your third eye, your emotions, your feelings, your intuition, psychic insights. It really is a good day for that. So I'm probably still going to tap in on Monday. That's the goal. It's just that lately with my new schedule, things have been a little cray-cray. But I know people don't say cray-cray anymore, but I'm still saying it. So try and stop me. All right. So Monday we have the Two of Cups, which is beautiful. So I don't know. I'm getting a lot of relationship issues here. I'm getting some relationships issues here with this reading. So those watching this are probably dealing with some relationship issues. But I'm going to see if I can apply it to those. I can apply it to career for those of us who need career. Okay. All right. Thank you, Crow Tarot, for these cards. I'm going to go ahead and sit these aside for now. And let's dig in. Okay. So we have here for today, the Knight of Wands. Okay, the Knight of Wands is fast energy. That's why this thing just jumped out the damn card. The deck making me chase it. But today's energy may be moving fast. We may have a lot of fast movement. We have things to do. We got shit to do. We got places to be. We got things to do, people to see, places to go, that type of thing. But make sure you're not going too fast because the Knight of Wands can be a little bit too impulsive and too hasty. So the wisdom is to know when to slow down, know when to put your priorities in order so that you don't, rush into something you have no business rushing into and overlook something that you really needed to pay attention to. Okay. So take the time to take stock. Take a minute. Take a deep breath. Okay. What do I absolutely need to do? Okay. Slow the horse down with your wand. Okay. It's also very sexy energy. The Knight of Wands energy. Wands is fire. Could be a young air sign you're dealing with. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or, young fire sign energy. So, you got that young, just think of fire. Fire is all, it gets you motivated, gets you going. It also rules tempers. It rules hasty actions. It rules impulsiveness, impetuousness, not thinking, anger, fights, things of that nature. And the fact that it's a knight, it's not a page, so it's not that young, but knight, just think, in your 20s, early 20s, mid 20s, you are still learning about a lot of things. So it doesn't necessarily bode for a lot of experience in things. So that's the advice for that for today. Okay. So make sure you are not rushing into things. Okay. So I'm going to come here and let's see if there's anything additional in my crow book. I like how this crow is going alongside the horse because normally, it's, a rider. So it's supposed to be based off the Rider-Waite traditional tarot deck, but it's the crow. But again, it's all about that raw movement, that determination to move forward, okay, and press past the obstacles using that fiery motivation, okay. But again, don't jump in before looking where you're going to land. That's the advice for today. The Lovers in reverse. Now, normally I don't take reversals, but I'm gonna explore both of these. Now, the Lovers card is the Lovers card has so many different meanings to it. First of all, the Lovers is about it's supposed to rule the sign of Gemini. Okay, this imagery has a snake there. Normally, the Lovers shows the devil with two lovers chained together. Okay, so there's so much in that imagery to unpack. First of all, you have a couple, a man and a woman. So you got male and female energy. You have yin and yang energy that we are all chained to. It is within our DNA. We are born without sexual orientation, and then we're female, then we're male, or we stay female. You know what I mean? We have that yin and yang energy. It typically does deal with relationships, a love relationship, i.e. the lovers, but it could also have to do with a choice, choosing between two things. So it's not just the Two of Swords that have to do with that, or the Two of Wands, but also the Lovers, because the Lovers is, making a choice between, two things, two love options, things of that nature. I'm looking at the imagery on here, and I see it's in reverse. Normally, you have the two crows here over a heart. They have a human heart. It's like so interesting how they did this, right? So they are looking at this heart together, right? In reverse, it could also mean a separation. People are separating. Couples are separating. Or you could be separating from a career choice, separating from another path, choosing another path. But again, my whole mindset is about empowerment. If you knew how powerful you are, you would never doubt yourself, because you create your own reality. This is your world. Don't give your power away, okay? Ask what the lessons are. You are supported energetically. You have angelic support. You have your ancestors to support you. You have spirit who is always with you. Okay? Don't undermine these things. Learn the lessons. And the most powerful thing for me, I've learned, is acceptance. Some hard shit that if you just lean into it and accept it, there's power in that. Because you know what? You'll make it through. You'll make it through. And nowadays we have so many resources. It's not like before, you know what I mean? Like even back in the 80s, we have the stuff that you can find on Google, the stuff that's at your fingertips is just mind blowing. Whether it's from finding a place to live, finding a job, there's just a million obstacles. Don't limit yourself. Accept whatever it is, find a solution and move forward. You know what I mean? Yeah, trust me, shit happens, people get fired, you break up, you have divorces, cars break down, health starts to fail. But take the power where you have it and find a way to enjoy it and make it worthwhile. But tap into the supernatural as well. Okay, so with the Lovers, again, if there is a separation, try to find the wisdom in it. And maybe it's a separation that's for the best of both parties. Make sure that it's a separation that's for the best of both parties. And also that that there's something to be learned from the separation, and there's something to be learned from the person you're separating, or the job you're separating from, or whatever it is that was formerly a love connection that you are like over it right now. Take the time out to love yourself, okay? Don't let this be a love connection where you're separating from yourself too. That's also advice. Don't lose yourself. If you find yourself losing yourself in a relationship, in a career, in anything, do not lose yourself. That is the most important lesson for everything, is staying true to you and not losing yourself. Okay, so that's the advice for tomorrow, for whatever you're dealing with. Whatever challenge happens, whether relationally or whatever, don't lose yourself, because you are, like I said, more powerful than you realize. And your soul, you as a soul, are more valuable than you could possibly know. Now, we have on Thursday, we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups does suggest a journey. Maybe someone's going traveling. Maybe someone is leaving something behind. Okay, but the Eight of Cups is about looking back, and usually it's about regrets. Okay, no regrets, like the commercial. No regrets, no regrets. But we all have them. We all have regrets. We're human. We look back at things that we could have made different choices. We could have done things differently, but you can't change the past. The past is gone, literally. The consequences of the past may still be in the present, but you can't change the past. You only have ownership and the ability to change the day. And then from that day, the next day, okay? So try not to get too wrapped up in the past. The past is gone. You only have to empower yourself for the day that you have, the blessings that you have for the day that you are living in. So do not get lost in the past. And don't beat yourself up. Don't beat other people up. This is life school. Okay, this is life school. This is tuition. We pay our tuition. We pay our dues. You know what I mean? It is what it is. The people who've hurt us, the situations we've gone through, the challenges we've had to overcome and will continue to have to overcome. But remember, you've already overcome a lot and you will get through this, okay? So don't get too wrapped up in the past. Don't get wrapped up feeling sorry for yourself. Yes, some things are painful in the past. Trust me, I look back on a lot of the pain that I've experienced in life. But it's just become part of who I am. It's given me the empathy and the compassion and the wisdom that I have today, and part of who I am. And I try to use it to help others and to help myself moving forward in life, to know that if I've gone through that and I've overcome that, then I can overcome the next thing. Okay, that's what the wisdom is. Then we have on Friday the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups is so sweet. Even in reverse, the Page of Cups, first of all, I liken it to, like, let's say my 10-year-old, my 11-year-old tells me I love you. It's just the sweetest thing, like when your kid or your little niece or somebody, a young person, tells you that they love you. It is the sweetest, most innocent thing. That's what the Page of Cups is. It could be someone coming up to you, telling you that they love you in the most innocent and sweet way, in a pure-hearted way, whether it's a friend, a lover, your baby sister, your kid, your, it's a really sweet love offering. And it's just sweet, very sweet, loving energy. Or you could be embodying that sweet, loving energy and sending that energy out into the world, which people need. And I want to embody that. I definitely want to embody that. No matter what has happened, I don't, even if I cut you off, I do so with love. I don't send out negative energy. I don't receive negative energy, because life is challenging enough. We all have our lessons to learn. There are behaviors I don't like, situations I don't like, but people are people, and everybody's doing the best that they can with what they have, and everybody's fucked up. End of story. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean I have to have it around me. It doesn't mean you have to have it around you, but send out love. Send out love vibrations. It's okay to get annoyed. It's okay to get agitated. It is not okay to attack. It is not okay to tear down. It is not okay to hate. Those things are not necessary, okay? Try to send out as much love and embody that love and receive the love as well. So that's the advice for Friday. So Saturday we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about boredom, but it also has to do with taking things for granted too. My cat is he's just whiny and he wants attention, and he's just being extra and doing the most right now. He already ate. He's just walking around in circles. So he'll be all right. He has toys and everything, but he's just extra. He's an Aquarius. What can you say about Aquarius? They just get in the mood, and who knows? My dad's an Aquarius. My Mars is an Aquarius, and I get like that too. But I also don't believe in boredom. So there's just way too much to do and explore and see, and there's just no such thing. But anyway, that goes in line with this. That kind of goes hand in hand with this. That there's no such thing as boredom. So if a cup is being offered to you, dig into that cup, explore it, enjoy it, appreciate it, have gratitude for it. Do not be bored and be like, oh, I have 3 cups already, I don't need this extra cup. But you know what I mean? Like, cherish what you have. Okay, every day is a blessing. Even the most challenging days have something wonderful about them. You know, outside of dealing with grief over losing someone in death, which is that's a whole other story. But most of the other challenges we face, or, you know, finding out you have a health condition that's like, you know, debilitating or something like that, those are kind of different. But most of the stuff we deal with, you can just like, okay, you know, let me appreciate what I have, because it could always be worse. It could be better, but it could be worse. But don't give in to the boredom. You know, count your blessings, basically. That's the message for the Four of Cups on Saturday. Count your blessings. Okay, find times throughout the day to count your blessing. Now, on Sunday, we have the Chariot. So you're starting off, we will be starting off the week with energy, again, ready to go, but like in a more powerful, major way. So we will be more prepared. Today, we may be more prepared to make decisions, to move forward. Maybe not in the most, maybe kind of an impulsive way, maybe a little even reckless, but the Chariot is not reckless. The Chariot is firm, determined. It is a major arcana, so this is major decisions. This is major energy. This is, I am not playing. This is what I'm doing. I'm moving forward with this. That's that. Period, big dot. That's the Chariot energy. The Chariot also has to do with travel, recreation. I mean, not travel, vehicles. It's not necessarily a Mercury card. It's supposed to rule the sign of Cancer. It has to do with willpower. So, you know, this may be like even emotional, because, you know, fire is passion. This is passionate moving forward. This is your willpower, which is connected to your soul. This is, my mind is made up. This is what I'm doing. Period. End of story. I'm moving forward. I will mow this mountain down to do what I have to do. That's the Chariot energy. The Chariot does not play about its willpower and doing what it needs to do to get shit done. Then we have the Two of Cups. Now, it came out weird. I don't know if it was upside down. Upside down, the Two of Cups, again, is a broken connection between something that was usually very harmonious and beautiful. Upright, it represents a very special connection between two people that's harmonious. It's beautiful. It just flows. It's just natural. It's like a soulmate. This is a soulmate card. Soulmate does not have to be romantic. Soulmate has to do with just your soul's compatibility. It could be a job. It could be a career. It could be a partnership. It could be a friendship. And it could be romantic. It doesn't have to be just romantic. It is about harmony, things just being smooth and beautiful, being on the same page, being of the same mind. There's no devil holding it together like the Lover's card. It's not toxic, you know, which we all have our karmic and toxic situations, because those things help us grow. We need that. We need the challenges, right? This is like harmony. So Monday, we will be focusing on those kind of relationships. We will be focusing on the things that make us feel in flow and in tune with who we are and who we're meant to be. That's Monday's energy, which is great. And in reverse is not focusing, not being in tune, not focusing on the things that have us harmonious and the relationships that are harmonious and just have us in flow. And if you are in that type of situation, you need to flip it around and not associate yourself in situations like that. If you can separate from that. And if you can't easily separate from it, make plans too. So yeah, so that's the 7 cards that we have. All right. That's it for the Crow Tarot. Now, we are also going to get some advice from the Energy Oracle cards. So the Energy Oracle cards, 7 times I knock. We have our wonderful incense smoke going here. My table is a mess. Let's do a shuffle. The bottom of the deck is the Angel of Strength. So we are already getting energy for calling upon our inner strength for this week. Calling upon our angels, our ancestors, our guides, God, Spirit, for the extra strength that we need to get through this week. Knowing that you have an inner strength that you haven't tapped into yet. We have an inner strength that we can always tap into. And we can always call on help as well. All right, so let's do a shuffle here. and see which card we get for advice for the energy oracle. Oh, we almost had one drop out. All right. Okay. Relationships again. So, full disclosure for me, I'm not even thinking about relationships right now, me personally. I'm grateful for the relationships that I have in my life because right now I am very solo, very happily solo. I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm grateful for the relationships that I have in my life as far as my children, the very few close friends that I can call close friends, that I have in my inner circle. And, you know, I have acquaintances and things of that nature, but I've gone through a lot where I've had to make and cut ties with people who were toxic. They brought energy that isn't compatible with mine. And the same with me. My energy isn't compatible with theirs. And I don't have time to waste. I am focused on going after my dreams. I finally have the self-confidence to go after my dreams and pursue my purpose and the reason that I'm here. And I am determined to do that no matter what. So the connections that come into my life that I will allow have to be caring, because outside of that, you will not have access to me, period. I send people love, but the door is closed. The phone number is blocked. And that's it. Because I don't want that. And I don't want to be that in anyone else's life. And I know some people will try to bring that out of you. And I don't need that for me. And I don't need that for anybody else. So just keep it moving. Everybody learn their own lessons. But this card is about caring connections. So we are to focus this week, according to the energy oracle that we've gotten from Spirit. Focus on the caring connections in your life. All of the caring connections. The connections that are caring, and that Two of Cups energy that I talked about earlier, where you feel supported, you feel understood. Not perfect. No, nobody's perfect. But if a person is incapable of apologizing and saying, okay, listen, yeah, my bad, my bad, and not make excuses or try to gaslight you and make you think that you are making stuff up in your head. I'm quick to say, oh, that's my bad. You know what I mean? I'm going through this, and I'm sorry if it came across the way that was not my intention. Because if I care about you, I'm going to acknowledge my part in it and then leave it at that. Not try to turn it around and be like, well, you must have misheard, or, try to defend myself type of thing. Because you know what? At the end of the day, I'm not perfect at all. As a matter of fact, I can be a clusterfuck of messiness. And I know that about myself, and I own that about myself. Does that mean that I'm unlovable? No. Does that mean that I'm toxic? Yeah. We all have toxic tendencies. But at the same time, when it comes to your true soulmate connections, not just romantically, but all soulmate connections, you guys will get each other. Your demons will match. You know what I'm saying? It won't be that much of a struggle. You won't throw things in each other's face. The love will be deep. It will be deep enough to say, I respect you. I love you. I'm not going to mistreat you. And I'm going to own up to my shit. And I expect you to own up to your shit. And we will support each other as best as we can without ownership. Okay? That's very important for carrying connections. Now, let me see what the book says. I've had this book deck for a while, but, I haven't committed this stuff to memory. I just know the energy behind it. And when it comes to caring connections, it says here, and it's on page 44. And I woke up at 4:44 this morning. Okay, so that's a great angel number. 44 is a great angel number. It does mean that you are on the path you're supposed to be on, and it does mean that you are manifesting with your angels. So please call on your angels. Call on your angels. I can't call on your angels for you. I can call on my angels for me. You can call on your angels for you. They cannot intercept or intervene without you asking for help. It's very simple. Okay. Okay, maybe I misread that. Caring Connections is on page 14. The number of the card is 44. Okay. Yeah, so it's still 44. Um, again, so keep that 44 energy. But page 14, let's see what the book says about caring connections. Sandra Ann Taylor's, this is her deck. It's a great deck. I've had it for so long. I love this deck. All right, so it talks about, I'm going to read right from the book because it's just well written. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay. I know I'm not recording, just so deep into this. Okay, so 14. All right. It represents Two of Cups, basically. Friendship, partnership of two, a possible love. This card shows a couple in a tender embrace with the woman holding the blossoms of new love. Like the community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit friendship or even the appearance of a new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Being present, important. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand, okay? The affirmation, I open my heart and life to truly caring connections. The ideal friend and partner is coming to me now or is here now, okay? Rewind that part, write it down, put it on your mirror. That's the affirmation. I open my heart and life to truly caring connections. The ideal friend and partner is coming to me now or is here now. Ashe. Okay, so now let's get some advice from Archangel Michael for this week. And let's do a quick shuffle. Let's do a knock. My incense is gone out. Shuffle, shuffle. Okay, so it's just interesting to think about. Oh, there goes one. Flip, flip, flipperoo. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Okay, great advice. Thank you, Michael. Love Archangel Michael. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Your intuition. Just like I was saying, you are more powerful than you realize. Your soul is more valuable than you could understand or possibly know. Don't doubt yourself. And don't doubt that Spirit has your back. Your Spirit team has your back. Don't doubt that. It's real. Okay? So Michael is reminding all of us that your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Trust your intuition. Trust those internal nudges that you get. Vibes are real, okay? Trust those vibes. The prayer. We'll pray this together. And again, rewind this part. Write it down. Put it on your mirror. Put it on your dashboard. Put it somewhere where you can remember. Please, we're going to ask Archangel Michael, please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so that wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. Ashe. Amen. Ashe. Okay? That's the prayer. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And that is our prayer for this reading. So we are going to end this reading with that beautiful prayer. Right before I put the deck back, we have eternal love. Know that you are always loved eternally by Spirit, by God, by your spirit team, your ancestors, those on the other side. I know my grandmother's with me, my mom, my sister, my fiance, even Nico. He's with me a lot. my angels. You have a spirit team too. You're not alone. You're never alone. That is a lie. So don't let your ego take you off path from what you need to do. Okay? So Ashe, Ashe. Thank you for the reading, for watching this week's read. I pray that it's bringing blessings to everyone this week. Tune in where you're supposed to tune in. Again, reach for help if you need to be reaching for help. Disconnect if shit is getting too toxic. You don't have to be nasty, but listen, protect your energy and protect the energy of those that you love from your toxic energy. If you know you're not in your right space, don't be around people. Just say, listen, I'm not in my right head right now. I love you too much to put you through this. So I need this time to be with me and get my own shit processed. Okay. So sending everyone lots of love, lots of hope and wonderful healing vibes, growth. Remember, we're transcending the everyday with gratitude, with love of our soul, authenticity, and all those wonderful things. Make sure you check me out on Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, join Instagram just so you can follow your girl. Like, follow, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you haven't already. And look for great posts. I have some wonderful fall cookies in the lineup. We have the pumpkin spice, the orange chai, which is unbelievable. You will not taste this cookie anywhere else. I'm just telling you right now, if you like fall spices, you're going to want to order the orange chai cookie from my website, www.hopeandcookies.com. Okay, so there's my plug. Sending love again. Ashe.